Hello everyone. So in this video, we're going to learn how to calculate the Gini index by using integrals. So first, what is the Gini index? The Gini index is a measure used by economists to find out how unequal a country is. So the Gini index, it would look like something like this. So down here, we would have the percentage of population, and up here, we would have the income, the percentage of income. The line in green right here represents the line of equality. We also have the Lorenz curve. So you might ask yourself, what is the Lorenz curve? Well, the Lorenz curve represents the income distribution of the population. So it could be something like this. It could also be something like this. It could also be something like this. The Lorenz curve really can be anything, so long as it is under the line of equality or on it. But let's assume the Lorenz curve of our situation looks like something like this. So, you might ask, how do we find the Gini index from this? Well, the Gini index is simply the area between the line of equality and the Lorenz curve. The Gini index would be the area in red multiplied by 2. So how do we find the area in red and multiply by 2? It's very simple. So 2 times the integral, since an integral allows us to find the area between two functions. So the graph here starts at 0 and it ends at 1 with 100% of the population. It also starts at 0 for the income and ends at 1 for 100% of the income. So the integral from 0 to 1 of x represents here the line of inequality, minus L of x. So here, L of x is the Lorenz curve. L of x equals the Lorenz curve. Is the Lorenz curve. Is the Lorenz curve. So this is how you find the coefficient of inequality, also called the Gini index. Let's assume in our situation that L of x is equal to 5 over 12 times x squared plus 7 over 12 x. Let's assume that's our Lorenz curve for this situation. So to find the Gini index in this situation, we would have 2 times the integral from 0 to 1 x minus, don't forget the parentheses, 5x squared over 12 plus 7x over 12 dx. So let's get some space here. Let's erase this right here. So 2 times the integral from 0 to 1, x minus 5x squared over 12 plus 7x over 12, minus, excuse me, that's a minus. We have to distribute the minus, so 7x over 12 dx. And so we would get 2 times x squared over 2 minus the integral of, it would be 5x cubed over 12 times 3 equals 36 minus 7x squared. 2 times 12 equals 24. 0 to 1. Now to solve this, we make a little bit more space. Let's erase this down here. Solve this. Let's distribute the 2. So we end up with something like this. X squared minus 5x cubed over 18 minus 7x squared over 12 from 0 to 1. And now we can just solve this. We get 1 minus 5 over 18 minus 7 over 12, which is equal to, let me see, 1 minus 5 over 18 minus 7 over 12, that's equal to 5 over 36. 5 over 36, which is around 0.1388. So the Gini index for a situation would be 0.1388, and that's a very equal country. A Gini index is between 0 to 1, obviously. So let's say that's our line of equality. Oh, that's not very good. Line of equality. This is our Lorenz curve. If our Lorenz curve is right here, right on the line of equality, then our Gini index would be 0. That means perfect equality. On the other hand, if our Lorenz curve was right here, then the area representing the Gini index would be this. Would be in green. Which would mean extreme inequality since everything is owned by one person. In short, a Gini index closer to 0 means that equality is more prevalent and the country is more equal, while a Gini index closer to 1 means that there's more inequality. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.